Everybody, Presito here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I want to cover quite a hyped coin at the moment. It's called YOP, which is a pro name actually. I haven't heard of something like it, but it sounds quite pro in my opinion. The site is YOP Finance, but before we get to it, I actually want to start by saying another congratulations to Ethereum for going over 1K, which is just insane. I'm sure many people didn't think they would see something like this again since 2017, so it's a super nice surprise. Then in terms of YOP, I'm just going to mention it straight away that they currently have their whitelisting. It's going to close on the 14th of January at 2 p.m. UTC. So I'll put this link in the YouTube description. Go there and sign up so you have a chance to get in. So let's go firstly, as we do in all the videos, their Telegram. Always the Telegram first. 6,000 members, 1,000 online, and it's extremely active. Although to get into the whitelist, you have to join the Telegram, and you also have to send a message in the group, which is quite smart. You know, it increases the activity. But it is quite hyped, and it's being spoken about on many different channels. So, and quite a lot of top shillers are on it, and I find it very promising. So if we just look at a quick overview, this is actually from the YouTube video they did, which is really nice actually. I think it will be the most simple way to go over it, because basically it's an app and a protocol that helps you interact with yield farms, that makes it easier for you to understand and to interact with them basically. So as it says when you yield farming, it's obviously difficult to use. The terminology is always really technical and full of jargon that it's difficult to understand. There's a poor user interface experience and too many different contracts and protocols to engage with, which I 100% agree with that. I think that's one of the main things that actually puts people off of actually farming and yield farming, because there's just too technical for a lot of people. So they have an app and their protocol. So their app, also took this from their video. You can access yield markets. You can swap coins on their app. You can deposit your coins to then swap, access market data, and you have a dashboard that you can customize to your liking, which it's really pro. They're going to have an app. They're going to have their protocol. If we go to their website, which is quite pro, I must say they've got quite a pro website. If we go to the protocol they have, so it says here, they're going to allow you to actually interact with the smart contracts of the different yield farms, which I presume will allow you to farm from their app. And yeah, like I said, interact directly, which I think is such a good idea. Personally, I'll even most likely use it and see how it works, because I mean, the idea is really brilliant. And here's the founder talking about it, explaining it briefly, so you should definitely check out the video. And yeah, what's also really pro, it says here it's powered by Ethereum and Polkadot, which is always pro hype factors, so I like that a lot. So if we go and check the roadmap next, Q1 2021 is to complete the project launch, the version 0 app with initial features, testing alpha and Y protocol. Then version 1 of the app with intelligent farming, L2 fee reduction, multi-product support, multi-language support, and then V2 app, DEX, multi-chain integration, multi-asset index, and broader product ecosystem in Q1 2022. So it's quite a long-range roadmap, but it shows that they're dedicated to the project, of course, and I quite like it so far. Then next, let's go to the team, and this really shocked me. I mean, look how many people are on this team. Obviously public. All their LinkedIns are linked, and I can just say one thing about the team, bro. I mean, that's all there is to say. It's super good. So many people on the team, and the rug risk is obviously 0. Don't screenshot that. But I mean, I can't fault it. And they've got core experience on UX and UI front-end development, and This is the founder, and 10 years experience with startups, asset management, and he was actually an ETH advisor, which is really big actually, and impressive. So the team also gets a thumbs up. I really like it. Then let's go straight to the tokenomics. So the YOP token powers the entire YOP ecosystem and the protocol. So they say we have designed our token economics with that in mind, keeping inflation from treasury very low. With our commitment to the project, the team tokens are vested over 2 years, which is really long. And they're starting with a very low market cap, which indeed they are, 383,000, which is really nothing. I mean, that's 380 ETH at this point, which is really, really low. And obviously that can really pump. So if we look at the distribution, private sale 12%, early backers, long-term holders. I know that the lock was quite significant as well. 3% for liquidity, 15% future token sale, 10% team, which is actually quite low compared to most projects. Marketing and airdrop 15%, which is actually quite a lot, which I think it's always good to have a good amount for marketing, always bumps it. Rewards 15% in the app, which I assume also will be linked to the farming. Advisors 10%, dev pool 10%, and reserve 10%. And here shows the amount of tokens for each of those allocations. So in terms of the tokenomics, one thing that is really, really impressive that I haven't seen with any other project at all, and I made a note over here. This was actually from a group that shared all this info, but they also said it on their website. 5 cents for all the rounds, even seed, private, and the public sale. All of them are 5 cents, which is actually so insane because I haven't seen any project that has the same price for all rounds. And it really shows how they want to be fair about it. And that alone is super bullish. So that's really impressive. And another thing to mention is that PRESALE Investments PLC, actually, it's a London Stock Exchange listed tech investment company, actually invested in YOP, which is another really bullish factor. As you can see on the PRESALE Investments website, here you see YOP. And obviously, here's a proof that they are listed. And as you can see, they pumped 16%, which is actually, I assume, from them announcing they're investing in a crypto DeFi company, which, I mean, a lot of stocks actually tend to pump as soon as they announce any involvement with crypto. So that's really good. Then some other key features, as I said, the founder was an Ethereum advisor. Listing date 15th Jan, 4 p.m. And as I said, the initial market cap is really tiny. Then let's look at the requirements for the Pulse IDO, the Polkastarter IDO. It's going to be on the 15th of January. So you've got until the 14th to do the whitelisting, and then 15th, I assume they'll announce the winners, and then you can participate. They will deploy a YOP pool on the Polkastarter platform exclusively for Pulse holders. So that's one important thing to take note of. You have to be holding 3,000 Pulse in order to get anything. There's not going to be two pools, one for normal public and then one for Pulse holders. It's just going to be one for the Pulse holders. They're going to be selling 1,212,121 YOP tokens at the price of 5 cents. Obviously, as I said, the same as all other rounds, which is pro. And it's quite a decent amount that they're raising. If we actually calculate, well, 1.2 million times 0.05, it's about 60,000. If you're a Pulse holder, it's actually a decent chance to get in. Although they're saying that from the whitelisted entries, they'll only approve 555 random participants. So it's going to be a lottery like most of the Polkastarter IDOs recently. So good luck to get into that. There's going to be thousands of people whitelisting, if not tens of thousands. So hopefully your luck is on point and you get in. And there's some requirements here to prove obviously you're human. You need to retweet, join all their telegrams and everything like that. And then they're going to list on Uniswap 4 p.m. with 1.5 million YOP tokens as liquidity. YOP FPair, obviously. And as I said, super low initial market cap, which is really promising for the pump. So overall, I think this project is actually amazing. I mean, it's legit when a company listed on the Stock Exchange of London invests in it, firstly. Secondly, I've never seen one that's been so fair in terms of the tokenomics, giving every round the same price. And the fact that those seed rounds with the lockup are willing to invest at the same price as public round with no lockup shows how bullish they are. And if the pros are so bullish, us Uniswap degens are super bullish. So in terms of a rating, I mean, it's really amazing. It has to get one of my best ratings, like Exceed Me, which was Just Pro. That's really one of the best. So I'm going to give it a Just Pro. So very good. So yeah, that's my review on YOP Finance. Thank you for watching. As usual, join my Telegram group. It's very active and we're discussing all these ideas, and YOP was actually recommended on that group as well. And subscribe if you enjoyed, like, and follow me on Twitter. And thank you for watching.